What's up, guys? Got a really cool, I always say that they are, but really cool Kraken build. So to give you a little bit of insight on this is a brass Vostok dial that we milled down, then laser etched in the background. Then I torched it, which gave it a little bit of kind of pinkish area. So what I did was I pipped it first, and then I torched it so that the loom would kind of explode and kind of merge into the brass a little bit and cause discoloration. So you've got some discoloration around there. Then we went back in and pipped it. So that's how I was able to do that. Came out really freaking cool. Did it in a brushed case, and then I thought, well, this dial has so much character, and it is brass. I went and got one of my vintage brass bezels. These are, I don't know, 80s, early 90s. They came in silver. They were basically just coated. I don't know how there's a proper term for that. But I had to put it in muriatic acid and hydrochloric acid and strip all of that silver off. It made these very pink. So then I had to bake it, because whenever you put it in that acid, it eliminates one mineral from it, but the copper then becomes predominant. So baked kind of the copper out a bit, used brass ager on it, and then I spun it on a Scotch-Brite to give it some brush marks throughout. So you've got a little bit of some coloration through there. But then the ager made these darker. So if you just do age, if you just put it in ager and just let it go, it will make it that same color that's inside there. It will basically black the whole thing out. I just did a nice clean crown on it, one of the shorter crowns. I thought this was more of a classy kind of build, so went with that. But you've got some brass in there. It really pops. Apparently we're having a storm right now. It just got real dark outside. Did a milled caseback, so we take a stock caseback, mill it down, and then engrave it. And the heat from that kind of gives a little bit of discoloration in there, so that's why you get a little bit of blues in there, get a little bit of purple if you can see it, and then so this stuff kind of stays like an, I don't know, brownish kind of color. And then this is on one of my super soft, thick Italian leather straps. Did a little stamp on there with my my heat press, and a brushed preview buckle that's engraved. So that is the build. So if you want something super unique, and I was able to get a line on more bezels, so I will be doing this. The thing is some of these are darker, some of these are pinker, some of these, like, there's no rhyme or reason as to how they come out. But they're not the shiny kind of brass. They're not like a more of a goldish color, whereas a lot of my brass dials are that way. This brass, I don't know what else is in it, but they kind of have this copperish pink in there, and it really kind of makes them pop. So I hope you like it. So if it's going to you, thank you so much for your support. Hope you love the watch. As with every build, they come with matching beads, entirely up to you whether you wear them or not, but much more stylish if you do. This will come in a brown special edition Kraken box. Will come with watch cleaners. This is good on all glass and metal parts. Everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. Will also come with some leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. Apply it on the front, back, let it soak in, remove any excess. That's only if your strap is not as soft and as pliable as it used to be. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it, but if you do, no big deal. Put a tiny bit of this on it and buff against it using your included microfiber the scratches are up and down, go left and right, filling that in, and kind of haze it and buff it out. And that's the build. And I think the wife is home. Yep, just pulled in the pouring rain with groceries. But this is the end of the video anyway. So, like I said, if the watch is going to you, thank you so much for your support. I hope you love it. If for some reason this goes a week or two and people pick other watches, I will probably keep this. That is the first time I've taken a stock dial and we've done that on it. Normally we're taking a blank dial and engraving into it. That was just taking an old one, and it just came out so nice and weathered. So and I don't really get that out of brass blanks. So I don't know if that means it's a poorer quality of brass or something, and it just reacts differently, or if it just has different content in it. But it came out great. I don't know if they'll all come out that way, but this is kind of the first one we've done like that. And like normally mine have a depth to them. There's a it looks like it has a lot of depth, but the where that's engraved versus that background is lasered. It's maybe 0.001 millimeters deeper, than the other. It just has a lot of character and it looks like it has a lot of depth. So it came out pretty awesome. But thank you so much for the support. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks for hanging out, guys.